Hello, my name is Tina Fornwald, and welcome to Dating a Widow. Our conversation today is going to be helpful for someone who is considering dating a widow or maybe currently dating a widow. I want to cover 3 items with you. First of all, you want to be understanding. And what does that look like in reference to dating a widow? 1, you want to know that at some point in time, she may possibly still grieve her late spouse. And that has nothing to do with you. To be understanding that the duality of her finding a new love and still grieving a spouse that she had for many years does not stop her from being available to date. That grieving may come about in special moments, anniversaries. It may come up in unfulfilled moments. It may be in a vacation location that you went to that her and her late spouse plan to attend. She still wants to go, but there may be a part of her that would grieve his absence and not being able to be there. The other way that she may grieve may be unfulfilled expectations. It may be her children getting married. It may be a child graduating from high school. It may be several different things that are exclusively related to her late spouse that brings up her grieving. Second of all, I want you to be confident. And what does that look like in relation to dating a widow? To realize she chose to be with you. You are not in competition with her late spouse. The person that you are is what drew her to you and who she wants to be with. To let her know that you understand that she wants to be with you. And then that's sufficient. You don't have to feel like you need to be somebody else or portray something different because she was in a marriage before. Be who you are and be confident in who you are is enough. The third thing that I want you to make sure that you're having in this relationship is communication. And I know communication is vital in every relationship, but in this particular relationship, I want to give you some points that you may find that is helpful. 1, be sure to articulate. She has been in a relationship before. Make sure that you talk about what your communication styles are in comparison to hers, what communication styles you feel that will be helpful in this relationship. You don't want to default to something you may have both done before, but you want to use communication styles that will be helpful for this relationship. Discuss things that may seem like head chatter. Don't make an assumption that her behavior equates to this. Be sure in the right form and fashion, the right timing, to ask the questions that you feel like that may be hovering in your mind and you're not certain about. And in communication, be sure to understand what you are talking about. Be sure to lay out the points. Don't bring up the communication when she may be going through a grief wave. Wait for a time that's more subtle. Wait for a time maybe after dinner, after the household has relaxed. Understanding that the person that you're dating may not even realize things that they're doing and how they may be portrayed. But by you coming to them in a loving fashion and saying, I noticed this. Can you tell me what that means? And how do you want me to show up for you? Let me give you a case in point from my own experience that actually implies all of these different things. When I was dating after my husband passed, the person I was dating is actually my current husband. We were together and we were in my condo and I was walking towards him with some beverages. And as I was approaching him, I started crying and started getting very upset. And he noticed what was going on. And he came over and he took the glasses out of my hand and put them on the counter. And he asked me, what happened? And I told him that that particular day that we were together would have been the 1-year anniversary of me living in Virginia. And I thought that my life was going to have me with my late husband. And it wasn't, because Mark had died. And my husband now, Fred, said, okay, what do you want me to do? And he also told me, you never have to worry about feeling bad about your late husband because that was not your plan. And then he asked, what can I do to support you? Do you want me to leave? Do you want me to stay? Can I hold you? Do you want to cry? He gave me a safe space to be comfortable with my emotions. We sat on the couch. I cried, I exhaled, and he held that safe space and gave me the assurance that I never had to feel bad about dating Mark. 3 years later, we were able to get married. And so a lot of the tips that I want to share with you, I think you will find helpful from many people that I have spoken to on this journey, things that have been proven successful from talking to therapists, and here we are today. Thank you for being with us. This conversation of dating a widow is exclusively on YouTube. So please subscribe to our channel so you'll get this conversation as it comes out every Friday. Have a good day. Hi. Thanks for being here with us. This conversation is exclusively on YouTube. So please subscribe to our channel and you'll get this notice as it comes out every Friday. Talk to you later. Bye. Hi. Thanks for being here with me for this episode of Dating a Widow. Please subscribe to our channel. This conversation is exclusively on YouTube. So please Thank you for being here with me on this episode of Dating a Widow. This conversation is exclusively on Thank you for being here with us today on this conversation of Thank you for being here with us today on this episode of Dating a Widow. Please subscribe to our channel. This conversation is exclusively on YouTube. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being with me here. Thank you for being with me today on this episode of Dating a Widow. Please subscribe to our channel as this conversation is exclusively on YouTube every Friday. Talk to you soon. Thank you for being with me today on this episode of Dating a Widow. This conversation is exclusively on YouTube, so please subscribe to our channel so you'll get the next episode on Friday. See you soon. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being here with me today on this episode of Dating a Widow. Please subscribe to our channel as this conversation is exclusively on YouTube and will come out every Friday.